Welcome to Leadership Talks of Motherson Technology Services Limited. This is Ghosh and I'm the host for today's conversation. Well, today's conversation is more focused towards AI, machine learning, deep learning, and quantum computing. Thank you for joining us today, Rajen.
Thank you, Gautam. I'm really excited to be part of this leadership talk.
Well, Rajen, we would like to understand your experience. Tell me something about what excites you working at Motherson.
Sure. It's a really an exciting journey with Motherson. I head the strategy, global solutions, and marketing. I'm very close to completing 5 years.
Okay.
It's a really an exciting journey for last 5 years. I mean, when we started and when I look back where we have reached, it's a significant milestones that we have done for last 5 years. And being part of Motherson is really a very proud feeling that you would have. Reason being that we have a very strong and rich history of last 40 years. Okay. And interestingly, few months back for Motherson Technology, we have just completed 25 years.
Well, Rajen, today's topic is AI, machine learning, deep learning, and quantum computing.
Well, it's a really an exciting time, isn't it?
Yeah.
AI is everywhere. Every
Absolutely.
enterprise around the world is looking to, best use of the AI. And there are new and upcoming technologies likes of quantum computing. There is a fear in the market that AI will take away many jobs.
Yeah.
But in a true sense, while to some extent it is true there would be some jobs could be done by AI, but it is also true that there would be lot many newer jobs, new kinds of jobs will be created. And you also spoke about quantum computing. That's a really, truly classy technology is about to come. It is still in the labs, but when it becomes commercial, then it will completely change the way we think about computing power. There will be new scales of computing power is going to come, which we haven't seen it yet. So it's a really exciting time for the technology industry.
So, Rajen, are we seeing any practical use cases where quantum computing has been applied on deep learning?
To be very honest, that's not really. Simply being that quantum computing is still in the labs, right? We are. What I would suspect that probably next 7 to 10 years time, perhaps it will become more commercialized. So at this stage, I think there are only few select enterprises around the world. They have more access to quantum computing, but for others, I do not see there's many. Hence, the very simple answer to your question is that are we seeing any use cases today? Not today, but I'm pretty confident that 5 to 7 years from now, we'll have plenty.
Quantum computing and deep learning, are they interconnected or they operate in parallel space?
Well, if you look at from subject perspective, there are two different fields of science.
Okay.
But if you look very deeply, some are very interconnected. For example, in the deep learning process, when you train a particular model with a huge amount of data sets, sometimes that limitations of computing power causes a little bit of hindrance in terms of training.
Okay.
But when quantum computing comes into production or commercialized, then some of these problems will easily go away.
So let's talk about more on AI and machine learning.
Right. AI and machine learning, in fact, is a game changer in the technology world. Even though if you look at that, this AI machine learning has been in existence for quite some time, particularly for statisticians or researchers have been using for quite a long period of time. But what has changed recently is that with cloud technologies in the market, it has really accelerated some of the research work that has made it possible for AI to be on our desk now.
Okay.
So it's a game changer, but one thing I can tell for sure that it is going to stay here and it is going to stay here for long and it's going to make a significant difference the way we look at and consume technology.
Got it. So would like to understand what Motherson Technology is doing on AI, ML and machine learning space.
See, as you know, Gautam, that we are an industrial technology solutions provider, right? There are many different industrial segments that we operate, primarily covering manufacturing, automotive, logistics, which are heavy industry in nature and who generally have a very strong supply chain. So we have done 3 different kinds of AI ML use cases as well as different practices that we have, right? Which includes that one of the predictive kind of AI ML use cases, for example, stock forecasting, supply chain intelligence, right? Shop floor automation intelligence using AI and ML, right? Defect detections. So some of these use cases that we have done, which is more predictive and value creating in nature. We also have our own Gen AI platform, which we call as Lipi, which is more of an, you can say that it's an accelerator as well as an orchestrator.
Similar to ChatGPT?
Not similar to, I'll not say exactly like ChatGPT, but it goes more into segments of industrial sectors, right?
Okay.
But what it does that it helps enterprises to leverage multimodal different training models, as well as it supports multi-language as well, right? It works more like an orchestrator. When it comes to agentic AI, we have ecosystem of partners with whom we are working with and helping our customers to achieve hyperscale automations, mainly in the supply chain side, right?
Okay.
So when I look at all this together, then we are really well positioned to help our customers. So I frankly would say that I would encourage all our customers, partners, and suppliers, if they have any use cases they would like to deploy at their environment, then please come to us. We can help them starting from consulting, advisory, technology, as well as deployment.